Shake, 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 shake your wine. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tom from Tom's Randomness here. If you haven't seen the introduction video already, it's probably because I haven't put it up yet, or maybe you just have to go back to another previous video. If you hear the cat and the dog in the background, sorry about that. Let's see if I can get you closer. So basically this channel, just a brief introduction because we're going to get right into today's science project. This channel is just going to be random things, just totally random. Sometimes I'll be making stuff from scratch. Other times I'll be treasure hunting or bargain shopping or making Dollar General meals or Dollar Tree meals, just random stuff. And this channel will be heavily guided by you, the viewer. So I really, really, really hope to gain your subscription by doing cool things, and to be honest, I'm going to have a ton of fun doing it anyway. Today's video is wine/cleaning alcohol. So basically, you're going to see how to home make wine or cleaning vinegar alcohol. So with that said, I'm going to jump right into it and go over the ingredients. Okay, so what we have here, you need 100% juice. This is strawberry watermelon. I think this would make a great wine. I don't exactly claim to be a drinker. I have been, but not like, I'm not condoning drinking either. I'm just saying, like, this is how you do it. So please take it for what it's worth. I'm not an expert. I am just having fun in my kitchen. So this is grape, which is a traditional, I think you traditionally would use a Concord grape. That's just grape. And then we have this one. This is peach apple, and I think this is going to be delicious. But let me show you what else you need here. So you have grape, juice, 100% juice from fruit, sugar, which is ultimately what feeds the beast, and then yeast, which is the beast. So yeast from your grocery store or yeast from a wine store, wine making kits, whatever. I'm using Rapid Rise fast acting yeast. You can use literally anything you can get, and it works. Bread yeast works just fine. If you haven't seen it, there's videos all over YouTube of people making homemade wine. So we have our sugar, we have our juice, and we have our yeast. This is all you need: sugar, juice, yeast. But if you want to get more creative and you want to go farther than that, I'm going to pause you real quick and show you what I've done in the past, or what I actually am working. It's a project I just started the other day, and I forgot to video that process, and I'm kind of glad I did because I didn't know what I was doing, and let's just show you what I got. Okay, ignore the dog drinking in the background, but this is what I was talking about a second ago. Now, this was made from scratch. I actually took fruits. I used frozen, but fruits from their raw form, frozen form, and blended them into a slurry of fruit juice paste stuff. Added water, kind of made a concentrate of juice or fruit, and then added water, added sugar, added yeast. And if I open that lid right now, it's gonna stink, but you can see it's working. The yeast is eating the sugar, off-gassing CO2, and the end result is alcohol. It turns the sugar into alcohol. So that is essentially the process they've been doing for decades, centuries, millennia. Originally, they would have took grapes straight from the vine, smashed them up, put them in a fermenting container, and just left them for a long time. And then wine would naturally occur because yeast naturally occurs, sugar naturally occurs on grapes. Naturally occurs on grapes in the wild. So you didn't have to do anything. You just fermented it and you had wine. But now today it's easier than that because we don't have to wait forever. We have our yeast, our sugar, and our juice. It's already ready to go. So I'm going to get this camera set up again and get you over there, and we're going to go from there. Okay, so basically, like I said previously, you just need your juice, your sugar, and your yeast. And so what we've got here, and I just want to make this clear, when the wife's away, the boys will play. My wife's not here, so I'm making a mess in the kitchen, which would never be allowed if she was here. So don't tell her. She won't watch this, don't worry. Anyway, so yeah, so we got our sugar, our juice. We're going to crack this baby open. We're going to start with this one because I think it's going to be amazing. Peach apple, if I can open it. And take about half of that out, because that's 2 quarts. And this is a 1 quart jug here. So I'm going to take, actually I'm going to take a little less than half out because I really want it to use more. And you'll see this is not a matter-of-fact science project here. So there, we took about a half of a quart out. So with that, based on Doing It Cheap's recipe, which is a channel that I've actually grown to think is hilarious. He is an awesome YouTuber, so go check out that channel, Papaw, over at Doing It Cheap. His recipe calls for 1 quart of juice, 1 cup of sugar, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of yeast. But a lot of the other channels, he himself will tell you, it's that simple. And that if you're going to try to do this for the first time, his recommendation is that you just follow that so that you get exactly what he knows you should get. So, we're going to follow that same thing. So since we're using 1.5 quarts, we're going to do everything by that same metric. We're going to do 1.5 cups of sugar. I need my funnel. Okay, and so by the magic of video editing, hopefully I edit that part out or whatever, where I totally wasn't prepared. So we need 1.5 cups. So let me get a half cup. And again, we're just going off of his recipe because he does this on all of his videos all the time. And I'm going to make a mess. Don't tell my wife. Okay, we're going to call that a cup. I don't think it has to be perfect. So we got a cup of sugar there. I'm just going to halfway fill that up again. And hope the puppy just be good over there. Will be good over there. Okay, that's a little bit excessive. That's half. All right, so we got our 1.5 cups. Since again, he really gets it down home with his method. And what I'm gonna do instead of wasting, I'm gonna put this in a sandwich baggie after I'm done. And as you see here, I'm gonna make several, so I'm not wasting anything if I can avoid it. But he says for this, I'm gonna use 1.25 of a teaspoon. So it's going to literally be 3/8 of a teaspoon. This juice is like $3. This yeast is 35 cents a packet. 1 and 2. And that's a half. And that's it. Essentially, you now have all the ingredients in that jug to start making wine. I'm going to fold that little envelope over and get it put so that I can continue to use this stuff here and not waste it. There we go. All right. So now I need to move the sugar out of the way because this part is the best part. And as Pep will tell you, this is the only time you get to shake it up. So shake it up good. And literally, essentially, and I'll mark on here when I started this, but you have now everything in here that is required to make your own homemade wine or cleaning vinegar, which I'm using that one over there that stinks really bad. It's the cleaning vinegar. It's essentially the exact same thing as this, but we started off by making our own juice concentrate. And this again, is my first time doing it. But you follow, and in 21 days, we're going to find out just how good we did do. And that seems to be right on the money. So you just take the cap off, tighten it back down, turn it about a halfway so the air can get in and out. And that's all you need to do. This is ready to go sit on a shelf in a warm, dark place for 21 days. And you will then have peach apple wine. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, please subscribe, and share for more. Please comment down below on things you are curious about, but your wife won't let you try it because my wife don't know because I work from home all day. So, thanks for watching again, and hope to see you on the next one.